Well, this is the price you have to pay for driving lots of mileage. The bug kill is phenomenal. 1,000 miles travelled in this now, give or take, and the review. So it's a Ford, so not going to touch the issue of the wet belt, that's well documented, but you've got no choice. The interior is perfectly functional. However, what we have noticed is things like the trim start to deteriorate. Just little things like that. Things, is it this one? Oh, this one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is the springs gone in these catches.
There's 3 of them, the doors.
3 of the doors have gone. So essentially you've got this little catch. It's annoying. You know, a bit better components make a big difference. But one of the most annoying things is the roof. Well, most disappointing things I should say is the roof. So we'll step in here. So here, this is, you're not going to pick this up on the camera, but these are quite sharp. And it just needs a little bit of a trim to go around it, like they've done here, to go all the way around. Here, very sharp. So when you pull the roof down, it catches on the lining. Now, you can see there's some holes in the roof there, and the light doesn't catch that one, but there's some small holes in. And if we go outside, we can see why that is caused. Right, so here, this mechanism here lifts the roof, and it's all very sharp behind here. So, and you can see where the mechanism's been catching.
Okay.
There you go, you can see the sort of grease marks in the centre there, and that metal mechanism is very sharp. And what we've done, that only cost a few pence, is to put plastic caps on the end of the nut, so reducing the sharpness and, you know, trying to prevent some of the damage. But when we look at the components, yeah, I don't know if the phone's going to pick up that, but a lot of corrosion on the lifting mechanism. And given that you've only had the van, what, 6 months now?
Yeah.
I had the cover on over the winter months, and then if you come here, if you look here, the corrosion already coming in, which is a bit. And again, I'm not too sure if the camera will pick that out, but lots of corrosion on components, which it is quite poor. Now, so when I'm driving a vehicle, that's your view. Now, why is there such a big block of plastic? And we see this with lots of vehicles now, and it just obscures the view. Whatever is behind here, surely they could have put it somewhere else on the vehicle, put it on the roof, and then those corner A panels are just getting bigger and bigger. So if you're wanting to look, you've got a massive blind spot. The other bugbear of mine is that. It's a useless gearbox. 1, 2 and 3 are too close. Useless in town, slow moving traffic, up and down, up and down, up and down the box. 6 gears, fantastic on a motorway if you're not in traffic. But if you're on the M25, it's useless. I think they just put 6 gears on a gearbox that didn't need it, really. But that's Ford all over. You know, central console there. Again, you're driving here, you're looking out there, you're having to push your head back to have a look at it properly. You could just put it on a little tilt for left-hand drive and right-hand drive vehicles. Again, Ford penny pinching, and they wonder why they keep losing market share. Another thing, I know it's out of sequence, but that's why Jeremy Clark's got paid so much money on Top Gear, because he's a professional and I'm just an amateur, and my belly's not as big. The passenger seat in the back, fixed position. So if you're travelling some distance, your back is going to kill you. Again, wouldn't have taken that much to make it different. Right, under criticism on the van. Good things on the van. Value for money. It was certainly very good value for money by comparison to other vehicles, like the Ford Nugget, for instance. You know, price differences is 20 or 30,000 pounds, which is an awful lot of money for basically the same thing. Fuel economy, very good. Power is very good. Driving it long distances, it's good. The seat's quite adjustable, so that's all good. It's just the little things that detract a little bit, I think. So those little end caps on the raising mechanism, pennies. Better springs, pennies, really. But overall, would I buy it again, costing the same amount of money compared to, say, a Nugget or Westphalia? I would have to say probably yes, and especially if you've got kids who are just going to trash it, or a dog or something like that where it's going to get really used, then you know that 20-30,000 pounds, it would still trash those inside. So yeah, value for money I think is the key thing that's swung it for me overall. But a couple of £100 spent on it would make it so much better.
And I like the layout of the van.
Yeah, the layout, yeah, we hadn't touched on that, had we? The layout really does work. Because if I've been driving 5 or 6 hours, Charlene can then go in the back, cook, put the dinner on, and I can just sit on the seats there, have a bit of a lie down, and I'm not in the way, whereas on the conventional layout, you're in the way somewhat.
Yeah, so there's always good
Always
and bad.
compromises, isn't
Yeah.
it? Always compromises. Always compromises. But 6 countries so far.
Not bad. Well done,
Not bad.
Ferris.
And a new tyre.
And new tire.